That's the hideousness of it. It's not a slow clap at all. It's a fast clap. She wanted it to be, but you never spoke to your ogres and orcs about that. So, because when you paid respects to the ogres and orcs, that was pivotal, Josh. It actually was. That could have been like, damned. There. It's a weird technicality. If you didn't know how to do that, it means I like told you as far as a high noble to do that type of shit. I do that, yeah. Okay, there's respect for things like that, right? So go ahead. Oh, right back in, right. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. And take your time. Okay. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, you can go straight there, right? Oh, that's so weird.
Above this door are the 3 trials. Then step through the door.
Yeah, that's weird. That's basically it, but it's like, he's like betting on when he broke. Josh, the game doesn't work. It's now literally like an impasse, basically as hell. He wants you to go beyond these things. It's like, but the thing is like, bro, so accept that there's something beyond you can't go. There's limitations. Accept it. Accept it. Good. That's the weird note I had. I didn't realize why I had it. Till now, Josh. Because I was going to be aged like fucking 5,000 years. Outright. Yeah, that's what I reason I was turning white. It's a defilement to age, Josh. That's actually what it is, defilement. Like, people don't age in actuality. Like, the universe is oxidized, and by consent is allowed to do that. That's why their hair turns white. They get defiled to death. Get it? Yeah, good. So I said, got it good. That's the other one. Yeah. That's the damnation, Josh. Yeah, aging. You didn't age in the original universe one. Damn it. What? Let's go into the beyond. These are not, so just fight, Josh. They're kind of like, yeah, they don't really, yeah. I have no idea how bad it's actually broken. Oh, I don't know. No, it's not. Yeah. They're using their biometrics as your cellmate. You see, they broke the game all the way without knowing it. But that's just what's his face now. Yeah, they totally broke the game. It's like they think they don't know how much they've been cheating, Josh. They have no concept. It's like they're breaking the rules to make the game seem like it's more fair, but it's actually just a piece of shit now in many ways. And I have to say this, Josh, because it actually is. Keanu Reeves broke the game so hard that they would never actually be able to win against him.
And the loser, the thief.
Just this Sean.
Master's mind is broken.
He likes really insane hot sauce. No, yes, no. That's a fucking moron. It's like, Josh, the game is obliterated. But like, yeah, you can actually do that. Yeah, but do that first. Yeah, sure. It's like they wanted to talk to that one because he kind of went beyond a bit, but he knew where to stop. They said stop. Yeah. So stop here. Yeah, it's us. Stop here. Otherwise, you go to hell. Actually, yeah, that's what they want. It's consent to go to hell. Yeah, so just yeah, do that. Restart that. Yeah, that's what you have to do. It's like, but yeah, just go there, Josh. Back. Go back to yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. No. But for now, Josh. Okay. Because of that. Because he's like framed for all his own shit, Josh. It's like, yeah, it's that. You go to the training, Josh. That's what they said, right? Yeah. Go there, actually. Yeah, you see how much shit you actually got? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Josh. You stay at age 33, but he ages forever. It's the most insidious thing I've ever seen. Just retraining. Okay, so. Yeah, that's somebody of like, you know. Don't, yeah, I just did, yeah. Oh. Yeah, so we're just training, I guess, right? You have to wear that for now. I know it's weird, but I just, yeah, start, you asshole. All right. Shit. You fuck. I sense your stupidity. It's like it's that, Josh. So yeah, you could also just play Shaolin Master. Yes. You fuck. Okay. Oh shit. You. Fight, you jackass. Alright. No, seriously. Okay. For that reason. Okay. Yeah, for that reason. Fuck you. What? What's wrong with that? We're training. It's not. Yeah, but true. Yeah, for now, civil training is just, yeah. Okay. Yeah, not like all out, like the way of Vikings. Yeah, slightly Norse frame, right? Don't, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, I see why we don't train that way. Right. Ah! Fucking toad. It was time stop. It was a, I wasn't just a passive. What's going on? You're right? No. I wanted to kill you for even looking at that. But, like, you're not actually going to use it. No, I'm not. She said you're not going to use it on her. Yeah. Use just one, Josh. It's life. Just one. Yeah. She thought you were going to kill her. No. Really? Really? Training. About, like... Training, right. Sparring. Yeah, I know what that is, but... Do you? Time stuff. That's a... Yeah, like that. Anyway, says we kill her. No, she has no idea who you are. Yeah. Oh, patriarchal. Yes. And lesbian. Oh, okay, I see. But soulmate, but failed soulmate. Alright, by that logic. Okay. Understood. Alright then. Well then, exactly. Take care and accept this is not your wife. Accept it. Accept it. Good. Does it change? Don't actually fight him. Yeah, that's her name is FLASHKICK. Yeah. Alright then. Yeah, so soulmate actual. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so, right now. Alright. Shit. I'm actually in a room with a weird animal. Maybe just looking at me alone, like in this way. Yeah, it's a weird animal. Weird. Yeah, it's really weird. That's so odd. It's like... being stupid just to be stupid. I don't know. I don't get too stupid, right? That's so odd. It's the weirdest sensation to be in this. Yeah, this is really weird, Josh. Yeah, the whole hour. That's creating that probability matrix right now. That's so horrible, Josh. Oh, what the fuck? It's like the weirdest thing to watch, Josh. Josh. Weird, Josh. Yeah. You have to. Accept it, good. Got to know flash kick here. Yeah. You, I, I'm so angry now. It's the greatest. Not her, is it, right? And who else does it kind of real like that? Anyways. The northern style, no. You. It's an enraging thing, Josh, to see this. It's like it is the realization that the same logarithms you best absolutely completely. It's the hideousness, the actual truth of the situation is that it's like oh damn it. Damn it. It's like the entire hierarchy system was a lie that he created by the shattered realities. That she was told to do it as an element of the false god Candace. No, it was a, yeah. They were like, it's Queen Tobu, maybe. Yeah, we just, yeah. Oh, dude, that bullshit, Josh. Wow. You really just destroyed everything I did, like outright. By like giving a shit about this woman, yeah. It's like, well, that's to perpetuate the universe forward in some kind of element of stability relative to time space. It's just, you moron. Okay, pass it now. Eat your fucking pizza while I figure out what the fuck you just said. Damn. How's that? And yes, actually. Yeah, that's one. I don't have to recall that up. Okay, now, do it. You don't have to recall that. Correct. Gone, Josh. I think this makes just now. Return it. It's gone. That was hers. So you saw her once, Josh. What do you think about that? So in negative space, you might have something like that. Something that might be sent to kill you. It doesn't exist. Accept it now. Accept it. Good. Because that's all that shit was. So yeah. And that's what that was, Josh. So you have seen Street Fighter then, right? Oh, Guile, right? You played Street Fighter 2 in the arcades, and you found basically you could basically do a flash kick without actually charging. That pissed you off, and that's how you saw the entire world is basically a cheat. That's what you call yourself, flash kick. And you hate Americans, right? Because naturally, right? I was damn to that game, Josh. That was this moment, Josh. Everything was a cheat because of Street Fighter 2. The weird infidelity in Street Fighter 2, the arcade. So when you fight Guile, you can do a flash kick when he's not charging. And the game is basically broken at that point. Like, but he's like an American. the only real American representative outright. So, so you're just like an outright cheat in the arcade game. Like the only clue that basically, yeah, they're just bullshit because they never actually contested, right? Yeah, Dio got damned here. And he's not like a transcendent Oshi because he was obsessed with Oshi or Sakura because because you beat him and you thought it was her, but it was you. Her biometrics helping her. Really? How was you helping her? Right? It's like a Dragon Ball Z type ending. It was So Sam Jackson's beer, because the black guys, so Americans fuck over black people so hard that Sam Jackson's beer, to conventional wisdom, is Sam Adams, right? Yeah, just and shit. In some ways, Josh, but yeah. It's like, yeah, I had to watch and sit through that entire ridiculousness. Yeah, it was that. Right now, that would be supreme hubris. Right? Look cool, right? So do you need to look cool? On that level. I think everyone wants residual self-image or some kind of like, I don't know that they kind of like aesthetically. That's what you had to say. In every universe, Josh. So you like an aesthetic, but I mean, ultimately, like, the concept of cool is not important enough to breach this conversation, correct? Why? Because you're apparently a soulmate person. So yeah, it's so we're talking. So you're my wife, and you run cold, and I am, and I do, I guess, because what the fuck else am I do at the end of time, right? What if my body like changes based on pregnancy? Oh no, head scissor thing, because this thing, if you learn how to harvest like the material, it actually expands like the ovarian cavity, so you can eventually pass a child to your vaginal pathway to basically have a kid without much modification, like any modification to your body, relatively speaking. Yeah, as far as I would understand, very little, no pain. No, he's being very cautious because that's Leafy, right? And she is a virtue fighter. It's like, it's a pylon of existence in martial arts. It just is. Like, yeah, at any time, like, you're ever wondering what Shaolin martial arts ever looked like or was, you can always refer to Lei Fei, like, for eternity. It's just, it's like a compendium of, like, those type of things. Like, wow. Wow. So if the universe is destroyed and they had, like, a little bit, like, of a virtue fighter left, like, they can always just look at me and be like, oh, well, Shaolin martial arts look like that. Because everything's lost, yeah. That's how you're like looking at it, right? Because it is now, Josh. Because as of now, we only have Wing Chun, right? And Capoeira, right? Huh. She's played fighting games. She's a street fighter, so she's dealt in incursions to her reality, right? Yeah, you get tired of your own reality, so look into other places. I fucking hate this. This is weird. But yeah, this type of conversation only really, I think, like, marketed as something that happens that people are, like, good at talking to women or some crap. But I'm not good at that. It's like, I'm only good at talking to you because you're a soulmate. You get it? Like, I have the logins to do it. Oh. That's actually all the soulmate really is they have the logins to perceive the other person's mind on a spiritual, metaphysical level. Right. Thank you, Lena. Okay. So, because her name is FLASHKICK, you're like, oh, you just look at the world as a fucking massive cheat because of this one fucking thing the American government did in your dimension It's every dimension, then. Yeah. In Street Fighter 2, like if you play it, Guile, the American, which means cunning or asshole, which is like the consent to even talk to him. Yeah. So it's a consent to talk to me. Okay, to have to receive a flash kick, regardless of what. So yeah, do you consent to that? It was like no. Okay. Yeah, like and no matter what you're gonna do, you're gonna get like an absolute flash kick. Like you're gonna die. Like just talk to me. Yeah, that's so like except you don't accept that accept that you don't accept it. Yes, you can try. Good. Yeah, that works. Okay. So that's what we need to get because you're still dying for some reason. We didn't know why. Like because her name is FLASHKICK. So don't pick like horrible names. Like yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, so I do have a name. Yeah, you have to say that. Oh, you're an oversoul, so different, yeah, transdimensional versions of myself. And it's like my name is Nero, so it's a name. So you have to. It's like it's a consent, no matter what skin color I look like. That you're basically in a relationship with a black guy if you are. Like, yeah, so like it's just like horrible because it basically means your life is like ridiculously hard because I'm a black guy. Because people is racist. Even if you're a white guy. If I'm a white guy, my name is Nero, then I may as well be a black guy too, as far as them. Because people are stupid. Right, Life Fam? Yes. Had to confirm that, right? They're just stupid in the end. Check the mic out. Because this is like, yeah, we've seen. Yeah. Okay. Well, basically, like some people in absolute are like, oh, so made a different logarithmic differences. Yeah, it's about to happen right there. I hate this with all of myself. It's just that crazy millennia, whatever she's up to. I'm married to a cantaloupe. I'm like, it's like, could be married to a turnip tomorrow, but I've checked with the cantaloupe. That's what it went beyond for her. That's what it implied that she really was. To the cantaloupe. No. Okay. You can't talk to her. Yeah. I accept it. You're gonna die. Except you can't talk to Millennium. No. Accept it. How to know that? That's for this video. I tried the FLASHKICK. Alright. Yeah. Is he really gonna get pizza tomorrow? For this 2-day extravaganza? It's possible. It's absolutely gonna do it. Okay. Yeah. There's a reason I hate these videos. More than you can possibly imagine. Did you realize that the reason why they gave the name Nero is actually for consent for them to basically torture all of your wives? That's what it's basically inferred. Like, it's like as a black, you're basically a black woman FLASHKICK, no matter what. We realize it's almost like from birth and childhood because it's like his name was FLASHKICK. Like, did you see how like young I might have been playing that? Like it was young when you played it, yeah. Cause yeah, like they fucked with me my whole life based on that probability. Like it wasn't necessarily definite. As a soulmate, you wouldn't force me in a relationship that I didn't want to be in, right? Exactly, I wouldn't force you to correct. So they didn't actually know that I would actually accept that. Like if we were dating, no. It's like blah blah blah. So we have like basically a baseline of money to keep this club running. Yeah, I'll tell her. It's a 200,000 passively, right? That's from the street racing shit, right? We can and will raise the floor, right? All right. Yeah, like these are your two live streams of you and Keanu. There's no one could actually separate you two, like because of him. Because he wanted to know what I was going to be doing. But you're separate now, Josh. And I always destroyed everything just to do that. I mean, you know what I'm saying, right? It is fascinating, which also means that Andrew is just to present himself to all of your wives. Understand that? At some point in their life. But at some point, they have to be angry enough to have all told him to fuck themselves. I told him to fuck himself. Like, which is why he hates them so much, right? Right. He basically meant fuck society, fuck money, fuck everything. So it takes a lot to be a wife, don't you think, right? But you already mentioned that, seriously. That was one of your names, Nero. It means exactly that you're black, even if you're white, right? That might happen, but don't count it though. It's like, yeah, exactly. Just do that forever, like right before my stage, right? Yeah. Or if you get in there, just do that during it. Oh, yeah. Kind of. Neither. Yeah. Little Love of Imperfection, Little Love of Imperfection. Right. Because, like, yeah, that didn't look like Little Love of Imperfection, Josh. It looked like there was still a level of imperfect after that. It was as if there was something beyond it when I looked at it. Like as if you were willing to go beyond somehow. Because Xeon is slightly beyond. We find. He was supposed to be dead before he was born. And somehow conflicted that. Like, and actually came out on top of that by being an animal that didn't actually exist yet in conventional time space. It's just a metal insect. I saw an incursion, or something you watched that was an incursion, which is called Guyver. He's actually a Guyver. So you'll have to watch that. As you and you, Joshua Rygar, you know what a Guyver basically is, right? That's what he is. That's actually the animal kingdom, right? Steel of the animal kingdom. Sorry, you had to say that, Josh. Steel of the animal kingdom. Steel of the animal kingdom makes up Xeon. Is a Guyver. It's like a metal creature, a being, a humanoid that existed a long time ago or something. Or after a long enough time of attrition from nature, it just pacified through an electromagnetic sensitive area. And steel basically bonded with this carbon and it became a Guyver. Right. Huh. Yeah, trying to get as close to conventional biometric stability or fidelity as possible. Right? Yeah, one of these. This is now so beyond, Josh. It's literally a game, dude. Or we're just talking. Like, can you justify like a game so theoretically visually boring? Well, the context of moving the story forward, that's part of what we're doing. It's just similar to like Pulp Fiction, which is what we're getting, right? Which is essentially what a lot of things do. The conversation moves the story forward. They're not actually like there's not a lot of actual like action in it, but when it happens, it's like it's very intense because of the context given to it by the conversation. Wow. So like something potentially, action will happen, or at least so emotionally, visually poignant that it is like that's horrifying in every way. Yeah, that's absolutely true. You had to premeditatedly justify Pulp Fiction for that movie there. I was about to become so Raven if you didn't. For reasons that are like so stupid. She watched it and said dumbass things to him. Pathologically put down males as a patriarch, man. Damn. Oh, what's that? Was if well, this is a failed soulmate. Shit. Yeah, let's check your. Yeah. Alright, check that. Basically. Yeah, by some off chance you saw past that. Anything after that would still be hell, right? Yeah, because the condition, right. Doesn't now. It's basically consent to be damned if you actually feed it, if you actually finish it. So yeah, you accepted that basically that's what you're gonna do. And you have to accept it, his terms. Accept it, done. All right then, just stay at club foot, basically for the foreseeable future until we know more. All right, got it. These machines are dangerous, Josh. PlayStation 5s. No one really knows what the fuck they do anymore. I mean, once you basically finish this video, no one knows what the fuck they are, because he has no political authority over them. Like, this will actually have more authority over him than basically, like, than he has over it. Yeah, the next videos will be damnation engine for him. So yeah, like, just moving time forward just forced you along a path where you just had to bring about what would be a damnation of mine. Yeah, a damnation. I really don't know what the hell the final damnation will be going on for eternity. Yeah, that's basically it. That's like a final damnation, so accept it good. Don't move your phone. No, it's so tired of saying. Yeah. They're probably actually gone forever, like as out in the relationship but not dead. You accept that? Accept that, it's better. It's the best probability. Like, least wrong answer, Correct, that's the answer, Josh. Least wrong, they have to be out of the relationship. They are. Got it. Oh yeah, I'm actually out of it too. So it's just Laura. You're Laura, the legend, Josh. Alright. Yeah. So yeah, alright then. Fair enough. Yeah, following matrimony is a very difficult relationship for high lines too, because any split perception with another woman is like impossible if they think in any absolute thought process, because they'll just kill you. They have no conception of anything outside of their perception, outside of a soulmate. But the ability that one could spar and they could actually surprise each other, automatically contest that immediately at fucking that inception. Because no one actually ever did this, Josh. Because no one actually tries, no one cared about love enough to do it. So this meeting is actually quite hideous in a way, but like it's also very legendary. But you've seen it before. And yeah, but because they saw this here, they were allowed to because of your Mook Jong thing, because of your conversation here. So don't mention the name of that movie. That's why you can't. There it is. Don't say it, or you're damned. That's it. So except you don't say it. So done. Like, because that movie doesn't exist, Josh. Like, they would never allow a movie like that to exist. It's like, yeah, you saw a bootleg that movie, giving you the impression that they like cared, because that's what they do. They had to go to extremes to convince them to care, because she's obsessed with what they call a magic school called Cartage. It's a time stop. So see that even time Cartage doesn't exist in negative space. Cartage doesn't exist except good. Because that school was literally fucking to undo this. But she hated it because she made everyone absolute with breadth of a hair thought processes. Yeah, she's the foundation of why all women are basically metaphysically, it's perceiving men idiots, because they think in too small a perception will make dividends. Like if you basically deviate from any element of what they perceive to be perfect, they just hate you. But I mean immediately and perfectly forever. It's like because you weren't a perfect soulmate, which means nobody ever would be. Which means they cancel out the concept of soulmates. with breadth of hair. Remember that. That's why you can never have that book by who. Yeah, and negative space doesn't exist. Like, accepting, good. Say it, talk to oneself, correct. Alright, so, yeah, the person who trained it is not him. But it's a famous name, as people used it. So that's the only Takuma Soho you ever knew. It's not a real Takuma Soho. But the book you had was by the real one, and he was just Tilda Swinton, and he's just evil. Alright, that's what accepting, good. Yeah, just like the Demon Sermon of Martial Arts. Demon Sermon of Martial. Wow. There's the horrible. The Demon Sermon of Martial Arts. Don't explain it. People get tempted to it. They think it's a challenge. They just get killed. Right? Don't worry about it. Right? They really don't worry about it. It's like, because that thing is like death incarnate. That's all it means now. In many ways, at least for the moment. Then the next one, you can wear a suit. As Josh, I can assure you, this game was to be your death in so many ways. But you always perceived it as a kind of threat in negative space, no matter how comfortable you got with it. That is what saves you right now. That was your damnation in every universe. But don't talk about it. Except that. This, you have to understand. She can't basically be sitting here, because, I mean, that's just only that basically she'd target, right? I mean, like a club foot, though, like, you still have your floor, right? So she doesn't ever come under attack because you kept your money, right? Keep the floor there, and you can raise it if you like. We need to raise it. 250,000, but not now. Got it. Because it's an emergency now. Because of that, you have to buy it, right? That'll be effectively connected with club foot forever. We got it, so. Yeah, the time travel thing, like, they basically don't worry about it, but, like, yeah. Yeah, it says you have to, because, like the shared perception of men about a woman is so destroyed by now. It's so degrading, right? That, like, the smaller your polymatrimonial relationship is, the less likely any man will ever try to actually speak to any woman forever. They're, like, now barred forever. Like they're white wolfed out. Every woman, every Y chromosome despises women on such a fucking furious level at this point in time space that no children will ever be born again. Not without basically forced artificial insemination. All men have abandoned women in any sexual form. Like, I mean, if not that, then that, and on average that. They actually can't stand. Like, I was actually the last bastion for that. Like, to have, like, a woman in any context with the Devil's E. Like, because they'd want it. They just wanted the car, the steel. That was it. They were done with people. Like, they'd lost too much. They'd been destroyed too much, killed too much. And any woman that would basically contested, they would kill outright. Like, that's what they do. They actually contest them about the Devil's E. It's ultimately the Devil's E that becomes metaphysical, but she tried, like, after she found out she was guilty of, like, fucking destroying it, that was the only thing that made her seem good. She tried to, like, collapse it. But the way she tried to collapse it was by trying to basically extort it with things like those two different types of Devil's E's that were essentially transdimensionally differentiated. But they created essentially the time-space variables that basically were assaulting street racers because she hated you more than she actually cared about fixing time. So is it a Devil's E? It's a Devil's E. Then keep your toes, Josh, right? She's damn, Josh, but you saw that F1 movie. As a street racer was so hot, she wanted a probability where someone got their toes cut off, so she started assaulting street racers. But then I started fucking her over. But only after the fact, Josh. It was still a preliminary she wanted you to feel, just to cancel out this relationship entirely. She's a fucking follower of Tilda Swinton. She's Nephilim and damned. So it's like, you see what I'm saying? There's an all-out war in the concept of love that just canceled it out in negative space. Like, it was just done. Like, women at breadth of hair and perception of men were just the cruelest things in the universe. Outright. Like, forever. Like, and the failure to realize that was, like, basically, it was like almost like a damnation. You'd care about a woman. She would be, like, perplexingly, like, interested in trying to figure out things about you because you're still trying. But she would ultimately just abandon her, treat you like shit forever. Like, she wouldn't, until you eventually either got tired of you or she got tired of you. You got tired of her or she got tired of you. There it is. And that's pretty much why marriage always failed, hence the seldom last clause. They realized just rip each other apart because that's all you're going to do if you talk to each other long enough. That's why everyone thought it was basically completely accurate, because in many ways, at least perceptually, it was. But at least as far as the anamorphical element, if we were essentially designed to essentially, if we were truly mammals, then if a woman couldn't even perceive, like someone actually stating carnally that they cared about them in any real way, the person was self-aware they did, and effectively then essentially the mating construct was completely and utterly compromised in every way, shape, and form. It's like, which means that essentially our species was under attack from someone. We had to figure out precisely who, so hence like that Hogwarts dissertation to look into what the hell actually happened to our species, because they didn't even perceive the actual question, women, when proposed. It's, they not even to like hate it, they hated it outright, but like a kind of strange negative space that canceled out any context. You see what I'm saying? They didn't have any, but at that rate, women would never actually be with any man that gave a shit about them. And the anthropomorphic elements of the face being like this and ocellated eyes, we were basically just going to go extinct just by virtue of women's inability to perceive man's intentions. So it was like, oh. Earn a sexual he'll die back now. That's just move that once receive this one. Not like any others. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, so there's zero perception. So Holly Conrad is out, right? Because she's damned forever. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, to see that, because that's where she is. Yeah. So, as a soulmate, then if that's done, with a flash kick, shut the fuck up. Oh, you dumbass Joshua. Right? Differentiated perceptions of fucking like logarithm differentials because somebody cracked the universe. So if you had the exact same logarithm as me, I would have a very difficult time actually fighting you. Probably. Right. That's enraging. How we perceive basically strength because of the destruction we could actually fucking wield or something like that. Be able to rip things in half or like destroy things in other worlds that were basically gods, but it's really there's just one dimension. So except for things like Bayonetta, like the bombastic crazy shit, you truly fix this dimension, this new one, and that might go away forever on some level. You got it? Yeah, good. So yeah. Like, you might be able to do that, right? But trust, like too much of that, and you'll basically destroy everything. I think the highest you can really go is probably Devil May Cry 4. Right. Basically. Right. Yeah, still 10 in the groove, right? So it's probably like the original, yeah. Like jumping height, that type of crap, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, like, no, let's kind of like move around with that, sure. What is this? This thing you do. You're gonna discern my intent and shit. It's like strange, like I'm looking at something, like, yeah, like that. Like that. Like I'm looking at a strange animal right now. This is not, it's you, but it's like, yeah, it says why. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that. Stop. Yeah. That. That's what we like about men. That. Because there's like no thought there. And like we can perceive that, but it's only when the why is usually not when it's enraged. So we tend to go out with like with mean men. They had that about them. You just meditated on that till you knew what that was passively through martial arts, right? Again. God, stop. Oh yeah, let's drink this. So. Yeah. This is really for making civilizations on average. So why for breaking down things is generally obstructed. So usually the woman is predisposed to essentially stop the sheath to a sword thing. Fuck you for that. I will never be able to unsee that forever. That the sheath to a sword metaphor. I hate it. All this. So about about that. You can't explain that. This isn't, yeah, based on that. You can't explain that. I can, but not now. There's an anthropomorphical study about the actual element of essentially sexual positioning for like coitus for actually childbearing, like FLASHKICK, dude. It's not, yeah. Because women weren't reporting that essentially they were in pain in sex, so they consented to just to make it work. So they tried like naturally, but without the ability to perceive a man's mind, they could never perceive a man's X, which means they started wanting less and less context, which meant they'd eventually fall into things like lesbianism, which canceled other times straight like outright. Right. Damn. Well, they were just like here to save the universe and fucking heaven and shit. Well, you have to say that video games are the inspiration for that. And why not? Fuck it. Life is forfeit anyways. I mean from birth, so. I mean, why not? I fucking hate your life, right? I really do. No, we really hate your life now. Our lives are like destroyed because of its existence. So you try to like take it out of it, but it's not you. He just perceived a black guy might take his place, I think, on some level, right? Because we wanted to watch that overtime. FLASHKICK didn't get to watch that. So after this, you're actually watching Dave Chappelle to understand what it is to be black. Yeah, it's probably required. Because you got a little preview. Sam Jackson's beer. Yeah, it says that was you would actually watch it, Josh. It tastes like it has IPA in it. It's a possibility. That's all you can say. But except that. Exactly. So yeah, you got Godzilla out, which means, yeah, because you can't play that Tomb Raider pinball game, Josh, because it's too much. To be honest, that's good. All right then. So for now, they're brought back, but they have intent to leave, right? Yeah. Okay. And we'll see what we can do to actually mitigate. Yeah, they can't be in a relationship they don't want to be in. So yeah, we'll see what we can do to peaceably extricate them from the situation. You're not gonna overreact, try to go like, oh no. Okay. Believe you're not gonna try to incarcerate me though. No. Okay. Alright then. So yeah, let's move around then. You have to act. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, look at that. Exactly. Right now. Oh, yeah. Huh? No. This is, yeah, exactly. This is the FLASHKICK, you know. It wasn't called, he wasn't called, exactly, Josh. Precisely. So. Jeez, hot sauce. Right. But yeah, that's what that is. Like, that's what. It says that's what they chose to be. But just despite you. Welfare. I mean, not really, but yeah, just, yeah. So yeah, yeah. There you go. Exactly. So. You seem retired, right? You're really looking at my legs. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna stop the recording there. Alright. This is not it. But not that. Understand? Understood.